And we are again live. Of course we are. So, I'm thinking about those pants. Would they be better if we put them a little bit upward in here? Although they are pretty shallow, so maybe we're okay. Just maybe. Let's continue working on this ammunition belt, if we can call it that. I think we can, since it's exactly that. Ammunition belt. It has to be going through here, and it won't be difficult if if you think that I will say difficult, but we'll have to just adjust everything, according to, for example, the bra we have to adjust first, then comparing to the bra we have to adjust the belt, those belts above the bra and the jacket above it. The more layers of clothes and belts we have, the more difficult it is to adjust them properly, because one little movement of one thing, especially of the bottom layers, results in moving the others and stuff. But it's kind of, how do I say it, nice thing to do. I mean, it's a pleasure to do this kind of thing, for me at least. It's fine, so I like it. So I noticed that this gun and this gun are not very similar, in the way that this gun is pretty small, pretty short. So I'm masking it, then reversing the mask, and then I will just put my pivot here and enlarge this one and put it a little bit outward. Hopefully it will look better, a little bit bigger. And also this bag is short. The top side of the bag here is near the end of the pants. So let's do this. Near the lower end of the pants. And I found a photo just randomly in Facebook about of one girl, and I can use it as a reference a little bit because it's very sexy, and I will show it to you right now, just a little bit. Just give me a little time to adjust here, and I will show it to you. It's very good. I mean, very, very hot, and we probably will modify the topology, the anatomy, I mean, of our girl to match a little bit more that on the picture, especially this area here on the belly. Control D. We go here and disable this. Although we have something white here, like a belt, or I'm not sure what exactly is this white thing. We'll see. So for this thing, let me show it to you. Why is double? I'm not sure. This is it. You see the belly. Also this is the pelvis here, and this is the rib cage. And it's very well, I mean, this is rounded shapes, very sexy, very feminine. And here in the middle, she doesn't have a very big crease like here. So we'll have to probably make some adjustments to ours, so not to be that big, but we'll see. So let's make this wider in here and smooth it a bit. And also let's try to make this a pelvis here. And then, where is the rib cage? Okay, rib cage is here. We'll have it. We'll have here one of the last solid ribs, probably. And yeah, I'm watching at the other monitor this girl, And you notice that she's looking pretty hot. I mean, it's not only the belly, but the belly is looking obviously very nice. So that's why I just downloaded the picture and I'm using it as a reference because it's looking very good. And yeah, the idea here is for our model, at least for me, is not to look exactly like the concept, but to look hot, to look good, to look just nice. Nice looking girl we want. And we will probably get nice looking girl. Of course, this may be a little bit too much in here. We want more feminine forms, more round forms. And that's sexy, you know. And I think we kind of got it. Yeah, more or less. So we just made the ribcage a bit more prominent. We made this thing down a bit less prominent. And I think we need this material to be with less specular. Let's try to find the material. It's I think it was okay. We can easily just drag this, pick it up, this material, and it's skin material something. Let's see, the specular here is 8. We dial it down and we don't have that specular, and that's good. That's better. And we of course can save this material by going to M material. No, go to reflect here. Let's select this material, which is skin material AW. No. Probably I haven't selected, yeah, because I constantly restart ZBrush and I haven't selected this, that we have the material here, which is skin material AV1 something. Now it's selected. And I think we're on it, I'm not sure. Let's fill this. Ooh, it's darker. I don't like it darker, I like it like this. So probably we should leave the skin material, the normal skin material on for now. Just go ahead and fix those things. The jacket, we should get rid of it because we have it separately. We don't need it here. We need the other things. Like for an example, we want to know what to have here in the back. Also, I have to find references for this back part here. But these are obviously some jeans, although they are not exactly the color of the jeans. They are brownish, and everything on her is kind of brownish, which is, I'm not sure why. Yeah, sometimes I'm pressing the wrong shortcuts, but I got it. I got that. So this will be a belt, obviously, and the belt will have some loops. I mean, the jeans will have some loops, so the belt will go through them, but that's absolutely normal, of course. Nothing too much. Her butt will be visible, of course, and here those jeans, I don't think they should be that straight. Maybe a little bit like this, or a little bit like this. I'm not sure, I have to watch references, but for now we're okay. We don't need references exactly at this point in time, but later we will have to get some, and I will show them to you, of course. Searching for references, like I told you, is part of the process, and you won't have to skip it, you know. You will lose much more time and your results will be far less effective and good if you don't use references. And with references you will lose a little bit of time just for searching for reference, but it will be well worth it. This time will be well worth it. I promise. It's a promise, you know, pinky promise. So we'll have some things, of course. Here we have, let's disable symmetry. We have few more things, which are this thing and this thing. I'm not sure what they are exactly yet. I will examine them closer at some point and see what exactly are they, and if I cannot figure them out, I will just think of something. This is kind of a watch face here again. Older watch face. This is electronic watch, this is mechanical one. I'm not sure what is with her and her watches, because she has one here, one on the wrist, and maybe, even though we cannot see it, another one on her other wrist. But that's debatable. We don't know that. It's just a matter of... I'm just guessing. It's a guesswork. And with the down standard brush, making this kind of thing. Then here, this will go a little bit down because it's bigger pouch. This one. Again, with down standard, make the corners. Okay. Yeah, I'm kinda already seeing what the end result will be, and of course it's not bad. For starters, it will not look super nice because we'll have to have a pose, we have to have two guns, one in her hands and one on her back. Although this could be something else, not a gun, but I think it's a gun. And I don't think she has a backpack because it's not visible from the front. So probably this kind of belt that we are talking about is also the belt for holding this gun on her back. So the gun will be just attached here and here, and it will be like this. And it's cool, yeah. We'll take one gun which we like and which I like, yeah. And we'll model it, and it will be super fun because, you know, I like to make hard surface in ZBrush. It's not easy, no, but it takes a little bit of preparation, but at the end it pays off because it's kinda good, you know. Not many people can do it. There are still people, professionals, that are turning to max when it comes to hard surface in ZBrush, and it's not bad. I mean, it's cool. If the result is good, nobody cares which software you use, but I think in ZBrush it's more fluent. You just stay in the software. You don't need other softwares almost at all. And I will show you that you can do decent renders even in ZBrush. They are not exactly not completely realistic renders, of course, but they're not bad. I mean, for a game or for overpaint later, they're pretty nice. If you have seen my other tutorials, you'll know what I'm talking about, and if you see the end of this one also, you will know what exactly am I talking about. So, I'm not joking around, you know. I'm working. And let's start doing some detail work, just for fun. So here we'll have gloves, okay. Let's go with symmetry and just kind of define these gloves. Oops. Yeah, we have to go on the gloves because I'm using Alt now to just kind of dig this inward, the 3D sketch. But sometimes when I click with Alt, it just selects the other mesh. and you have to be careful about this because you don't want to dig on the body mesh. It's just not very, good to dig on the body mesh. Let me see. Yep, the perspective now is a little bit bigger. We can go to draw and make the perspective a bit smaller. This way she will look better, I think, our girl. I think she resembles pretty well the concept. Of course, nothing is completely perfect, and I'm sure she could be better. And whoever can make it better, of people who are watching this tutorial, I'll be glad to see it. And yeah, I will congratulate everyone. I noticed that many people are dropping even before this stage. Maybe around the 3D sketch stage, many people are dropping from the tutorial. Those people, I don't think they have a real desire to learn this. Because they think, probably before starting the tutorial, they think, okay, this tutorial is pretty cheap. Okay, it's cool, yeah, no problem, it's cheap. It's cheap because, the guy who is selling it, the guy who's paying me, he doesn't want to that much win more money or something. He wants to teach people. That's his purpose, probably most more or less, or more than anything else, if we can say. And yeah, but people are saying, okay, this tutorial is cheap, let's see what it is, and they buy it, okay. And they start watching it, and the first stages, where I make the body and the head, they're pretty interesting for everybody. But they are the most difficult stages probably, but they're pretty interesting, and some people are, most people are staying, watching, and having fun. But at some point, it becomes hard. 3D sketch phase, and then we start to make the boots, then we start to make other things, and things just start to get a little bit more boring, not so much fun, just details and stuff. But that's the work of a 3D artist. That's part of it, of course. And if somebody can't handle this, they just cannot be 3D artists. Because, I'm having fun when I'm doing almost every part of the 3D art, especially when it's going great. And it's going great when I'm just observing carefully the concept. I'm trying to stick on the concept for the good things, and find references for the other things. I'm not saying that this concept is not good. This is one of the best concepts that I've seen, of course, and I wouldn't do it if it's not good, because from a good concept, even not that good of an artist can do a good thing, From a bad concept, just a very good artist can do something good. Very good artist, You have to be just an artist. Because it's a 3D artist, but yeah, when you say 3D artist, you think of any guy who is making 3D. It's not like that. 3D artist is a guy who is an artist and also do 3D. So we have to be artists. Just before everything else, artists. So there are some socks inside here. Yeah, that's a little bit interesting. Here, I'm not sure what exactly is this. Let's zoom it out a bit to see. I'm still not sure what it is. Okay, but this obviously is a knife. Or even if it isn't a knife, it will be a knife in our drawing, on our 3D model. Here, those are a little bit more complex than I did them, but I will do them better. let's see here, let's observe. So here, okay, we have this, we have the gun, we have the strap around it. Probably I will make the holster a little bit shallow, and then the one part of the gun will show. Those things are looking a bit like maybe a binoculars, a little binocular. But why is this like here and this like here? It should be like in this, I'm not sure. But it's very big, very small. It's like a theater binocular. I'm not sure. Binoculars. This is a knife. Obviously, maybe. Yeah, I know this type of knife. This is a very good, very sturdy and cheap knives. It's not a fighting knife. It's for food and stuff. This probably is a fighting knife. Yeah, there are different purpose knives. This is a watch, which is electronical. This is mechanical. Those are pouches. We have this kind of things here. I'm not sure what exactly type of belt buckle is this, but we will see. This is kind of a chain here. I'm not sure. This is a fitness tracker. Yeah, I just see it as a fitness tracker. This is something, I'm not sure exactly what, but maybe part of the glove. Then we have this, all this bandages. Then we have this belt, this, oh, this ends here and it's attached by the other thing, which is, this is the gun in the back. All right, something else. We have some bandages here, which I'm not sure if I will do, but since they are detailed, we'll see at the end. I mean, I will not do them initially, but at the end, maybe I will add them if I feel that way, you know. There are some things on the jacket, maybe in the back too. This is looking like a rope, and then the face. So we have a lot of things, of course, to do. This is a cut out gun, and this is the way that gun is reloading. I'm not sure how these guns work at Henry or something. Carabine, we'll see. And the other gun on the back could be just a hunting gun. So yeah, we have we know what we will do, so we just have to start. The next video probably I would do a bit of this gun, just kind of a vague picture of the gun, and then I will put it next to her to see how it will look, and maybe the other gun too. And we will then start to do everything, the bra, those belts and everything else. Those probably things on the arms will be a little bit difficult, but we will make them completely symmetrical with the gloves, because then when we make the pose, the symmetrical part will not be that visible. This will be a separate thing, and this, and yeah, I think everything is pretty much clear, and we just have to start working. So, see you in the next video.